That was a very cute and like what it felt like a Japanese commercial or something. Cute jingle. 10 out of 10. Would listen again. Back to school at last. I did enjoy the holidays, but lying around the house doing nothing gets boring quickly. I'm so out of touch with the normal world now, it's hard to find anything else to do. I miss my friends here and I'm looking forward to seeing them again. Oh boy, okay, I think we start with some fun things. Hey, Apple! Welcome back. Hey guys, how was your holidays? Fine. It was great. Look, I brought tons of stuff back. She points to her bed, which is stacked with candy boxes and tubes of store-bought cookies. Typical Virginia, honestly. That should last me at least a week, right? Ellen sighs. What? Nothing. Come on, what? It's not fair. What's not fair? She eats nothing but junk and sugar, and she's skinny as a twig. I eat healthy food, and I look like me. Why? The same reason my hair is red and yours is that yellow color? I'm just born that way. Ellen blows a loose strand of hair out of her face. I could dye it. It would grow back again. There's nothing wrong with you. You don't have to eat salad all the time. But I like salad. Then don't worry about it. Oh, I almost forgot. This came for you earlier. She hands Ellen a small box wrapped in red paper with star symbols on the top. I can't make it out. Possibly a star crescent and a moon? Oh, a Christmas present from class. Thank you. From class? Oh. Virginia stretches her arms over her head and yawns. Anyway, I've got to put stuff away, so I'll talk to you guys later. Don't forget that there's a test at the end of this week. Oh boy. The three of us are in our room when someone knocks at the door. Yo, urchin. Virginia looks at the door, then looks at me. If that's Donald with a cream pie, I'm so not opening it. Fine, I'll get it. Yes? Hey, Apple. Is my sister in there? Yeah, she's here. What's up? Logan's doing this thing, and he asked me and Luke to round up people for it. What sort of thing? He's got an idea about how people can make money. He's going to run a bingo game, so the more people join, the more you could win. Bingo? That's right. Are you in? It's $5 to enter. I'm not playing any game you're running. I'm not running it. Logan is. I'm not sure that's an improvement. Fine. No money for you then. Apple? Hold on. I want to play bingo, okay, but like, I don't want to lose all my money. Sure. I'll play. Great. Head over to Falcon Hall. I'll be there in a few. Shortly after arriving in Falcon Hall, I see a familiar shock of blue hair. Hey, Luke. Ah, sorry, Logan. His only response to my slip is to smile and toss his head, his hair fluffing and resettling. So, have you come to play my game? I guess so. There's not a lot of ways to earn extra money around here. Was there something in particular you were interested in purchasing? I don't know. Why? Oh, no reason. Just curious to see if I could help. Nope, I'm fine. Well then, pay the kitty. What? What does that mean? Hold on. I'm gonna make another save here, just in case I can, like, reset it without... Everyone pays Lynn, then someone lucky takes the jackpot. Are you playing? No, if I won, someone might think that's less than fair. I'm calling the numbers. I'll show you when we have more people. Within a few minutes, Luke, Donald, Jacob, and 5 others are gathered in the hallway. Logan brings out a large cardboard-styled box, opens it up, and begins distributing bingo cards. The rest of the box is filled with flat cardboard circles and a strange plastic device that rattles when he picks it up. 100% mechanical and campus legal. I checked. Take a handful of covers, you'll need them. Is everyone paid up? The money is counted into the empty box lid on Luke's lap, since he's not paying either. I pick up some bits of cardboard, ready to cover my squares if their numbers are called. Hold on. Let's make another save. Logan rotates the top half of the plastic device. It makes a clattering sound as it turns, then he turns a black disc. Then a black disc slides out of a hole into his hand. He holds it up. N44. He calls out number after number, and the patterns grow across our cards. Of course, it's not me in the end who yells bingo. Hold on. Oh! It does change. Excuse me, while I save Scum some money. Oh my god! Bingo! Congratulations. I collect my jackpot. I can't believe I won. I only had to reset 5 times. The other players look annoyed. Is that it? This does seem to be a problem with the winner-takes-all approach. Something different next time, maybe. If there is a next time. Tap the flow. I report to the room on schedule. To pass this test, you must reach the exit safely. Be warned, you are not alone. Oh, goody. Really? Wait, hold on. I shouldn't have... Ah! I didn't mean to go all the way back. Let's do that again. Ah! Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna... Wait. That's actually a really good idea. Because I can teleport... No. I can teleport you here. And you can't get out. In theory. Bye. I climbed the stairs and emerged from the dungeon, blinking into the sunlight. Congrats! Merits. Oh, 5 merits for succeeding in your quest, and another 5 for achieving your goal without violence. Thanks. On Saturday morning, I get up terribly early and deliver the mail and allowances. Let's study with Minnie. Minnie tries to help me with my white magic, but she seems distracted. Today is the first sports club meeting of the spring semester. We're playing soccer, but with a twist. You can move the ball by kicking it with your foot, or you can push it with your mind. It's an easy spell that almost everyone can do. Only single sharp pushes allowed, no controlling the ball for upperclassmen. But if you use magic, you need line of sight on the ball, and you have to hold still while casting. That means if people who don't have the ball run wildly around enough, they can disrupt anyone who's trying to move the ball by magic. It makes the game more frantic and paranoid because you have to watch everyone and not just the people near the ball. It's also a power increase for the goalie, who can easily stand still for a moment and to change the ball's direction from even halfway across the room if it's not guarded well. Getting past that into the net is no easy task. Everyone seems to be having a good time, except for Kyo. He's still playing, but he doesn't look happy about it. When we finish for the day, he skulks off before I can ask him what the matter is. Whee! That was great, wasn't it? It's good to be back. So you're not upset anymore about the sports and magic thing? Yeah, it's all good. Cool. Meep. Crush. As I'm walking through the halls, I spot some very distinctive figures in the distance. It's Damien in pastel. The fairy girl has her arms twined around his neck, smiling up at him. Well, none of my business what they do. I decide to go the long way around. On Saturday morning, I get up terribly early and deliver the mail. Okay. I'm gonna go talk to Minnie again. She's still distracted. Come on, Minnie, talk to me. I'm out of bed, washed and dressed before I remember the date. Do we have classes today? For King Day? No. So that's a wizard holiday? Well, he wasn't a wizard if that's what you're asking. It's easy for wizards to forget when things are bad, because you can walk away. If you've got no magic and you have to take a stand, that's brave. So are we supposed to do anything special? Nah, it's just a day off. Back to bed. It's dazzlingly bright. You're likely to be glomped by a Bishi. Hey, Iceburn, and welcome in. What should I do this week? More of the same, girl. Actually, let's take a rest. On Saturday morning, I get up terribly early to deliver the mail. I see a light in the room ahead. Someone must be there already. Perhaps Professor Grabiner? Unless Minnie needed something. I head into the room and find a scene I didn't expect. Professor Grabiner is lying on the floor, unmoving. The floor itself is marked with circles and swirling lines and symbols that look like letters, but not in a language I can read. And hovering above him is a menacing blue spirit with horns and claws. Run away, little girl. This meat is mine, and I intend to feast. Oh no! Save the man! I can't let him be here to get eaten. I rush into the room, leaping over the lines and symbols on the floor and grab hold of his shoulder. Professor Grabiner, wake up! He groans faintly when I shake him, but he doesn't stir. I hook my hands under his arms and prepare to drag him out when suddenly I can't move. I feel clawed hands gripping my neck and starting to squeeze. The floating spirit laughs at my panic. Fool. This one was protected, but you have crossed the wards that bind me. Apple! Professor Potsdam has appeared in the door of the room. Only she has the sense not to cross the boundary. What have I done? I feel weak. You will not touch that child! Professor Potsdam's voice rings out like a steel bell, and I see an expression of pain cross Grabiner's face. He's waking up. But what good is that now? She is my rightful prey. She is of the House of Grabiner. What? The pressure around my throat eases slightly as the professor climbs to his feet. He seems confused. But then when he catches sight of me, his face hardens. She is his affianced bride, whom he has pledged to marry this very day. What? It is so sworn. Oops. There's a great rush of frustrated hissing, and then the spirit vanishes, and I can breathe again. You absolute imbecile! Not here, Hieronymus. Do you know what you've done? She was trying to save your life. Surely you wouldn't want her to lose her soul for such an act. I'm not sure this is an improvement. Professor, I don't understand. In the future, Ms. Pye, you should learn not to meddle with things you do not understand. Not here, please. We should speak away from the watch. I will take her away and explain. We will see you again at noon. As I appear to have little choice. Professor Potsdam leads me to another classroom, empty and unused for the weekend. What happened? What's going on? Professor Grabiner recently came into possession of a manus, a guardian spirit sworn to the service of his family line. He has been experimenting with it. When you crossed the containment wards, it began to feed on you. The only way to save you was to cause the spirit to recognize you as a rightful member of the family it serves. Right, but that was just to fool it, right? I'm not really engaged to Professor Grabiner. Oh, my dear. A wizard's word is binding. A manus would not be fooled by simple trickery. Therefore, you will have to marry him. Today. What? But he's my teacher! And I'm only 16 and he doesn't even like me! You tried to save him, and now he is saving you. Isn't that romantic? Professor Grabiner is going to kill me! Really, his bark is worse than his bite. Haven't you noticed that by now? I mean, I would not want this Professor Potsdam to ever be actually mad at me, because yike. There has to be some other way. No, the oath has been given. To break that now would cost his magic and your life. This isn't forever. You will be joined for a year and a day, that's all. After that, your promise has been kept and you can go your separate ways. I'm sure this isn't the wedding a girl dreams of, but I have some lovely robes that should fit you, and I think it will all turn out for the best. Perhaps you'll even come to like each other. What? I groped desperately for some final excuse. Anything to make the difference. What about the mail? Oh, don't you worry. My little helper will see to that. Now we need ribbons and a basket and a witness, and I'll need to alter the dress. She bustles around me, spinning this way and that, at one point even stuffing an apple in my mouth to keep me quiet and feed me breakfast at the same time, while she takes care of preparations. I'm not allowed to leave the room, and most of my questions are brushed aside or answered with weird specifics that don't make any sense. What does an ear of corn have to do with kindness and courage? And then I have to wash my hands. Multiple times. At last, she hands me a bundle of creamy white fabric and tells me to try it on. Oh my lord. Oh, it's cute! Look at it! After the dress has been adjusted with the final touch of black magic, Professor Botsam leads me down through a hidden door to a narrow stone corridor. Oh man, I'm getting married in a dungeon? This hardly seems like a romantic location for a wedding, but then again, this isn't a romantic wedding. My wedding. Not a dream, but a nightmare. The stairs lead down to a wide open room lit with candles. A haunted horror basement waiting for its sacrifice. It's better than going to your honeymoon in a dungeon? I mean... The stone floors appear clean, at least. The ceremony will be held here, in the dark dungeons, so no one will find out. Except for Minnie. As freshman class president, she was summoned as an official witness for the ceremony. Professor Potsdam trusts her to keep the secret. She squeezes my hands and tries to smile, then steps away. It's almost time. I hear someone cough behind me and turn to see... Whoa! He looks so different without his book and hat. He glowers at me and I realize I'm staring. I turn quickly away, feeling flushed. Professor Potsdam claps her hands. Shall we begin? I'm afraid to look, but I hear Professor Grabby grunt with vague agreement next to me. Come stand with me, then. The music! We walk in step across the dark stone floor, each of us carrying a basket. Mine contains an ear of corn and is decorated with blue and orange ribbons. His holds a tree branch and ribbons of black and gold. Professor Potsdam starts to speak. I can hardly focus on the words. Something about entering this union of our free will. That's a lie, surely. And of the values of honor and loyalty. And with each, the gifts provided for the other. That's our cue. I turn to Professor Grabiner and hold out my left hand to present the handle of the basket. I give to you my kindness and courage. He takes hold of my basket with his right hand while holding out his with his left. I give you my wisdom and protection. I take hold of his with my right hand so that our four hands are crossed together. Minnie and Professor Potsdam step in, each to one side, lift the dangling ribbons and drape them over our hands. As two streams join to form a river, so your two lives join to create something greater than they were. One family, one future. For 1 year and 1 day ye are bound. And now you make us the bride. Is that strictly necessary? Well, no. Then I have no intention of demeaning myself. I don't know what to say to that. Professor Grabby lets go of the baskets and steps away. I don't know what to do with them, so I keep holding them for now. Well, then I'll see you in a year for severance. Hieronymus, don't be cruel. She's your wife now. We should all go out for a nice meal together. She may be my wife in name, but that's the end of it. He turns to me. You ought to stay out of my way. Do not expect special treatment or privileges. You will not use my name. You will not enter my rooms. And no one is to know about this. Do you understand? Yes, sir. I hope that this whole affair has taught you the cost of foolishness. Goodbye, Ms. Pye. Miss Pye, Grabbiner. He rolls his eyes with a sigh. Then he sweeps away. This girl, standing here with 2 baskets, one with an ear of corn and one with a tree branch, ribbons hanging all over it, and going, what happens now? I think that is largely up to you. Apple, here. She hands me a small envelope of cash. You ought to have some sort of wedding present. Thanks. Yes, that's right. And we will go out for a lovely meal, even if the groom doesn't care to attend. But first, let's get you out of those robes. Oh my lord. He's short though. Hello? Or am I just tall? Thanks. Thanks. They have me standing on a fruit box? Sure. Grabby doesn't strike me as tall. I feel like he's probably like 5'9", 5'10". He's not very tall. It's part of his whole complex. I might actually need to save the rest of this for a second stream. I don't know. I'm gonna try and at least get through January. Yeah, let's get through. Wow. But there's only up to the end of March. Oh no, April. Okay, yeah, let's get to the end of January and then I'll finish the rest tomorrow. Professor Potsdam takes Minnie and I to the Glen, where she orders us a nice meal, then leaves us alone to a bit while she goes to powder her nose. Really? She showed us the sparkly powder. Minnie shifts over to sit beside me. Are you alright? I never wanted this to happen. And the worst part is, I wanted him to respect me and now he hates me. I don't think he hates you. I think he hates the situation. But it's my fault. You were just doing your job. It was because of his mistake that you were in danger. But don't remind him of that or he probably will hate you. He's a proud man. You know him really well? I did research. That's what I'm good at. He doesn't like people prying though. Don't push him. Treat him with respect and be patient. Don't let him frighten you off. He'll calm down. Hold on to yourself, alright? It will be okay. Then Professor Potsdam returns and we have a delicious dinner. Close to 2 meals, really. Both lunch and dinner. But I can't truly enjoy the food or the environment when I'm here with a teacher and married to another. What am I going to do? Every time I try and think about it, Potsdam distracts me with some bizarre remark or dancing paper animal, and by the time she finally takes us back, I'm so exhausted that I fall straight into bed. Yay, I'm married! Aw, I don't get to keep my wedding dress? Okay. Monday morning in time for another week of classes. Classes with him. I can't really think of him as my husband. He's exactly the same scary teacher he always was. Nothing's changed. We can pretend this whole thing never happened. Right? I need to decide what I'm doing this week. Did you hear? Hear what? Somebody saw Professor Potsdam walking around this weekend carrying baskets and a long white dress. So? Wedding baskets. Maybe she got secretly married. Oh! Baskets are a traditional wedding thing? Oh dear, I can feel my cheeks turning pink as they discuss this. Are they for flowers? No, it's the exchange of gifts. But if Professor Potsdam was getting married, why would she keep it a secret? Maybe she married a hideous troll and didn't want anyone to see. Or grabbing her. That would be weird. I think you're jumping to conclusions. She was probably cleaning out her closet or something. Or something is right. But with no more clues to go